So let's take our more interesting and more realistic look at a consumption function and combine it with investment and see what equilibrium output looks like. So again, here we have our 45-degree line. Along the horizontal axis we have output. The vertical axis we have expenditures. We can see our consumption function, which has an intercept of autonomous consumption and a slope of b, is the blue line. The red line is consumption plus investment. So investment, which is not sensitive to income in this model, is just going to be an increase in the vertical intercept. So our aggregate planned expenditures line, consumption plus investment, has an intercept of Ca plus I, or autonomous consumption plus investment, and a slope equal to the marginal propensity to consume. What we'll see is the level of equilibrium output, Y star, which is where planned expenditures crosses the 45-degree line, is equal to autonomous consumption plus investment divided by 1 minus the marginal propensity to consume. And we can see that here in letters, Y star equals Ca plus I over 1 minus B. What happens if investment changes? Well, that's going to be an increase in investment will drive the intercept up. The line will pivot upwards in a parallel fashion. So we go from C plus I0 to C plus I1, where that increase is the change in investment. What happens to output? Well, we can see equilibrium moves from A0 to A1, so equilibrium output goes from Y0 to Y1. Now, interestingly, as we saw earlier when we talked about the multiplier, the change in income, equilibrium income, is actually larger than the change in investment because there's a multiplier effect. And the multiplier, as we'll see, is equal to 1 over 1 minus the marginal propensity to consume.